And here we are with the Mossberg 590 American Cruiser. Yes, this bad boy took over my home defense duties for an entire 2 days before this guy had to step in. But anyway, 590, Mossberg 590. I bought it because it was taking so long for my damn pistol permit to come through here in New York, and I could not wait any longer without buying a gun, so I bought this right off the shelf. I got it for $3.99, and I can say I honestly enjoy it very much. This is the American Cruiser version. You might be able to tell, I'll get my pointer out, by this American flag right there. You might also be able to tell by this American flag right here and the fact that it says Mossberg right there. Yes, the Mossberg 590 American Cruiser. What differentiates the 590 from the 500 is a very common question. Well, besides the magazine capacity, which I believe it is 5 on the regular 500, it is 8 here. Beyond that, I couldn't tell you. Some people say that the A1, the 590A1, has a metal trigger and a metal safety, and this isn't the A1, and this is a metal safety a metal trigger and a metal safety. So I don't know, I think there's still some confusion on this subject, but what I do know differentiates it is the magazine capacity, with the magazine going all the way out nearly to the end of the barrel here. But what are we looking at? Pistol grip only shotgun. That's what I wanted to get, because I had 2 other shotguns that I actually could not turn into pistol grip only ones. You know, when people say, oh, you gotta have a stock because you can't hit shit without a stock, I don't agree with that in the slightest. I don't think it's terribly difficult to point and shoot without a stock. People will say, oh, you can't overestimate shotguns because their pattern doesn't spread out that much, and I think that's completely true. But then again, if you're actually in a firefight or something like that in your house and you're really close range, like most firefights take place in close range, and say even if you have an AR, you're not going to be aiming down the sights, you're going to point and shoot, which is very easy to do with something like this. But I wanted one of these because I really like these pistol grip shotguns. I think they look pretty cool. You know, I do get a lot of my guns for the fun and the coolness factor. That's why we saw the P99 there. And for $3.99, which was my money I had set aside for my pistol, but I couldn't wait any longer, I think this is a pretty good deal. So 8 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, giving me 9 shots, and what I had it loaded with as of right now that I unloaded for this video was of 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck, which is probably one of the best home defense rounds that are out there. 9 pellets of about 32 caliber all at once. Yeah. So, it has a 23-inch barrel, which is actually, I believe, a 20-inch barrel and a 3-inch door breacher muzzle here. Let's take a closer look at that. A beastly door breacher muzzle here. Those things are very sharp on the end. I think that looks very cool. I'm going to actually measure that because it is a 23-inch barrel, but that takes into account the muzzle breacher thing there, so I'll tell you how long the barrel actually is with my handy-dandy Swiss card with a little measurement thing on there. Ruler, as they call them in the fancy states. And measuring from where it begins, it is about a 2.5-inch muzzle device, so that would mean that it's a 20.5-inch barrel with a 2.5-inch muzzle device, giving us a 23-inch barrel. Now, this American Cruiser I have not seen very often. I saw it on the wall and I thought that American flag was really cool, and this strap that comes on the foregrip there is also very cool. And I wanted a pistol grip shotgun, and I saw this one with the American flag and the 9-shot capacity, and it had my name all over it. So let's take a look around it. It's kind of hard with a not wide angle camera here because I'm using the iPhone, but you know how it is. Take a look at the pistol grip here, which says very prominently, release lever with thumb only, because it's the standard Mossberg receiver here, with the slide release being right here. They probably don't want you to reach through the trigger guard and try to press it with your index finger, because you probably blow somebody's head off. Now, this is what it looks like. It has this nice strap here on the fore end, which is really cool, putting your hand through there. That's what it looks like. Let's hear what it sounds like. Ah, yes. Gotta love that sound. Of course, you have the standard Mossberg tang safety here, but this one is metal. And if you want to see it marked, which, like I said, I believe this is not the A1. I think it would be more marked because of this right here. It says Mossberg, North Haven, Connecticut, 590 12 gauge. So I don't believe it's the A1, but it's weird because I have the metal safety and I have the metal trigger. So a little up in the air on that one. But yes, this is the Mossberg 590. It will chamber 2 3/4. Matter of fact, this door breacher is so sharp here on the end that I actually just ripped the ironing board. Anyway, that's, again, our high production values. It'll chamber 2 3/4 inch and 3-inch shot shells. People might say, oh, you know, it doesn't do 3.5 like my other Mossberg, the 535 here. But trust me, you don't want to shoot 3.5-inch shells out of this anyway. I shot some 2 3/4 inch slugs the other day through this, and a whole bunch of birdshot, but I shot some slugs through this, 2 3/4 inch slugs, just like this. And I will say, it is a fun experience on my hand. Yeah, it is quite the experience. In fact, I have a video that I'm going to edit in here somewhere around right at the end of this sentence that's going to show some shooting between me and my friend. Made in America. You know what else is made in America? Zombies. And we don't want any of those. So the Mossberg 590 breacher model should be able to take care of them. This, in fact, is some of the first shots that's ever went through this thing. Let's see. I'm going to put a slug at the end so you can see the massive recoil of a slug with this pistol grip shotgun. It's fun. Let's take a look. 9 shots this bad boy holds. That's 1 in the tube, 8, 1 in the chamber, 8 in the tube. I didn't put the slug in first, so it's going to be a bit of a variety pack as to when we get to this one. Here we go. And that's that. Oh. Just call it the zombie killer.
Oh, that's it. Oh, thanks for watching. Have fun.
Isn't zombie killing always fun? Ah, yes, it certainly is. So that's the Mossberg 590. It's got a really nice weight to it, and for being my first pistol grip only shotgun. Actually, let me add one more thing to this. Let's not end this video just quite yet, because there is something else I would like to add to this. More ridiculous bullshit. We always love that part of the video. And this isn't New York's fault. This is actually a federal law, and it's dumb as most of them are. But I put this fine firearm here on the counter of the gun store 2 days before I pick up my pistol, mind you. And the gun store guy says, and he wasn't rude or anything about it, because like I said, it's my gun store. I go there all the time. We have a relationship. And he says, okay, let me get the paperwork for you, the 4473. Yes, I remember the number of that form, which is shockingly very hard for me to do. But yes, he puts the 4473 on the counter, and he's like, hold on, wait a second. You're 21 now, right? Like, yes, I am. I mean, you have my pistol waiting in the back. But he's like, yeah, I just have to ask, because somebody came in who was 20 yesterday, in fact. They came in when they were 20. He's telling me this story. And they called up the ATF. He did all the paperwork, and he called in to get his background check done. And they said, oh, you need to stop the transaction right now and do not sell him the firearm. Why, you ask? Because listen to this. You're gonna think I'm making this up, but it's completely true, and it's something so dumb you think New York would have made it up, but it's actually a federal law. The culprit is right here. Okay, the pistol grip on the shotgun. Now get this, and I'm not joking about this at all. To buy a pistol grip only shotgun, you need to be 21. Okay? Strikingly the same age you need to buy a actual pistol, but you need to be 21 to buy a pistol grip only shotgun. But first of all, if that isn't ridiculous enough, because their whole argument was for the pistol thing was concealability, and because I'm flashing around here, I'll do a little safety check for you. Oh yeah, it was concealability. You can put that on your, you can hide it and then go shoot places up. Okay, beyond that, obviously something's still up, because you can't, where the hell are you going to conceal this? I understand it's a pistol grip shotgun, but, where the hell are you going to conceal it on your person? So, I guess the whole pistols for concealability, that's why you have to be 21 thing, is nonsense. But yeah, you got to be 21 to buy it with a pistol grip, and now, like I said, that's ridiculous, but get ready, this is almost as funny as me pulling out that 50 BMG cartridge on my Walmart Stupid video. 21 to buy a pistol grip shotgun, but 18 to buy a shotgun with a full stock on it, and 18 to buy the package that includes the shotgun with the full stock on it and the pistol grip to put on it. Yeah. You can sell the person the stocked shotgun, the full stock shotgun, and you can sell them the pistol grip. In fact, they come in a package with the 500 cruiser models. You can do that together, but you can in fact not sell the shotgun with the pistol grip on it. So if they knew about this beforehand, all they would have to do is take this pistol grip off, attach stock to it, call up to do his background check, hang up the phone, he walks out the store, put the pistol grip on it. And that would be completely legal. Completely legal. The only thing that's illegal is for a FFL to sell you a shotgun with the pistol grip only on it. If it was a pistol grip and a full stock, that would also be only 18. Because apparently when you fill out the 4473, it comes to the end. Are you buying... there's three choices. Are you buying a long gun, which is a shotgun or a rifle? Are you buying a handgun, which is a handgun? Or are you buying an other? Now, I thought others would be something like short barrel shotguns and fully automatic weapons and shit like that. But no, other is any weapon that's not designed to be fired from the shoulder, but isn't a pistol. Like this. So you have to be 21 to buy the other. Now, if that isn't completely ridiculous, considering all it does is add extra work step of unbolt the pistol grip, put a full stock on, and take it out of the store, unbolt it, and put the pistol grip back on, why are we spending time and resources and money on such nonsense? But yeah, I had a little chip on my shoulder because I was a big, amazing 21-year-old and I could handle the big, scary pump shotgun, as opposed to a completely safe 18-year-old approved one with a stock on it. Oh, yes, so, alright, that's about my ridiculousness for this video. Of course, gotta have trouble there. And again, that isn't a New York thing, which is pretty ridiculous. I would expect that from New York. So, the Mossberg 590, there it is. There's the overview of it. Let's take one more look at it. Nice American flag etching on there. Pretty American flag. And there she is. I love that door breacher on the end. Let's get one more look at that. That is just mean looking, and it's sharper than hell. You could hit somebody in the face with that and probably poke a hole right through them. Yeah. So, I still keep this as the backup home defense gun, and my primary being the P99, but there's just something about that says, go away. And, yeah, and I still haven't done the thing where you hold the pistol up to your eye and blow your cheek out because you're not expecting the recoil yet, like some people do, because they see people, firing these shotguns in the movies and they think there's magically no recoil. And I don't plan on doing it, but, yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Anyway, I've done enough rambling. We're done with it. Okay, so the 590, there it is, and I am